What's up, Farmans? What's up, KPU? Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. Glad to have you all here. As always, it's a good time when we can parkour together as a community. I'm gonna go entertain yourselves for a bit. I'm going to go grab some coffee and then I'll be right back. Yippee! All right, we are back. Welcome. Glad you all could make it. What's up, Mate? Good to see you guys here. We are here more of the. Hold on, let me get one more thing. But I have my coffee on hand. I have my lovely espresso. We will get started. We will get started. All right, here we are. Okay, now we're officially back. Oh, brats. I didn't set up a dual stream, I guess. I guess not. Anyways. Hello. Glad to see all of you here. And we will continue our XIV journey today. And today we are going to be... What's it called? We're going to be continuing to play this map. It's the first time we've ever properly encountered it, so definitely a nice change of pace from outside. And from eyewitness reports, I keep hearing that it's failsafe until we, you know, get to sky. So that's actually pretty nice. That's really nice to hear. Okay. Without further ado, let's get started. Oh, hold on. Oh, right, I keep forgetting the anvils. Glitch and that sort of thing. Let me think. There's something I wanted to yap about for a while. Something that's been on my mind for quite some time now at this point. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Techno LARP guy who's been making the rounds on the internet for a little bit. But, yeah. Like, it's just something that I've been kind of just randomly hit with. Not randomly hit with, but certainly something that is unexpected. Because I think he is gone, thankfully. Okay, so actually, I think I'd like to talk about that a little bit more. Yeah, he technically, from what I know about him, I saw like a video recommended of him to I got a video of his recommended to me a little while ago. So yeah, but it turns out I was also watching the situation unfold, because I was kind of initially I was conflicted, because I genuinely thought it was just along the LARP tubing trend of oh, we're having sweet homages to creators that have had a meaningful impact on internet culture, like Markiplier, Penguin Z0, and that sort of thing. It felt analogous to that, if you know what I mean. But at the same time, I just kind of keep hearing the stuff that came out after he talked about it with Moist Critical, and I can see why people are really haranguing and harassing, or not. Because everyone, of course, doxes people like that, but it's that to me has always been a bit too far. Just kind of really just taking it far too, way too far in that regard, where it's I don't think it warranted that reaction, but that's just me. Hold on, let me just face that a little bit more. But it's just kind of it's a bit conflicting, because initially it seemed like an innocent, what's it called? It seemed like an innocent, LARPing. But doxing equals bad, exactly. We in the parkour community, above all, should know what that... You should know the harmful effects of that. Has to be a better strat for this one. Moist video is very poorly researched. It's a bit of everything. I think that's the thing that I heard from the two Moist Critical videos I think that I watched on the matter. There has to be a better strat for this. Hold on, I gotta pull up the... I'm bad, I need the strat sheet from DS Derek. I need to pull up the strat sheets. GG, I guess so. Room 1. Ladder to trapdoor, front corner away from wall. Yeah, I knew there was some kind of A7 likable strat. Yeah, I knew it. What is it? Front corner away from wall. Front corner away from wall. Face, what was it? Negative. 179, 167. Let's see, 167. Oh, 67. Okay, I'm curious to know what exactly. If there's any more context to this. Turn, okay, can also just HH. Gotcha. If that's the case, I'll just try HHing that. There we go. So I just had to turn it in just a little bit to really get it in there. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing is the case. Like, it's just a gong show from wherever it is you look at it. It's like initially when I first saw him like just doing his own videos. From like the videos that Techno LARP was making, I guess. But that's just kind of like been my relatively uninformed stance on the matter. Oh, rats, I should have practiced that. Oh well. But that's just kind of where I'm thinking the impressions are for me. Like, of course, it's a bit tasteless. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's just so many things went wrong. And if Techno Dad really just doesn't, because again, his response was, please stop doing this. This feels really weird and uncomfortable. Like, I would respect his wishes. It seems like, I think what was like particularly bad about the situation was that he just still like didn't get explicit consent, and he, to me, it's just a rather silly kid who flew too close to the sun and just again did something that he probably should not have. And so that's more, I guess, along the lines of what's, yeah, it's, I think he was just somebody who really didn't think through carefully about what they were doing. Like, if it were some kind of like not beloved creator, like, but because it's tech, like there's the whole like angle of like, oh, what about MJ and Elvis Presley fans or like impersonators? And I think that's not exactly an accurate or like meaningful comparison, because Elvis Presley and Michael Jackson have a different kind of like, what's the term? Like their persona is a lot more less personable, I guess, than perhaps someone like Technoblade or just like YouTubers in general, because there's like, especially when they're like deceased. Like, for example, think about it this way: if somebody's like kid out and started like LARPing Etika, for example, like everybody would be up in arms about that sort of thing as well. Like, it's not about the like, oh, the fact that it's just like, oh, LARPing is bad. That's not it. It's just how the LARP is done is important. And the way that it was done with, I think for me, what really particularly made me uncomfortable was when he actually like did the collab with Skeppy. What's up, Mate? Why should Unc wait? I'm curious to know what you are about to say. Oh, dang, that's crazy. Go inside, corner face 20 out, and then paste C makes it easier. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's see. Inside corner face 20. Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that strat. Face like 20 out and Pessy. Oh, that's way easier. Oh, for that particular jump? That's nice. Thank you, Monte. Face 167. Yeah, Skeppy did reach out to Technolarp first. However, Technolarp did choose to still collab with Skeppy at the end of the day, and that's more of what is people find a bit problematic. It's just kind of like, yeah, we get it. It's like it's at the very least did start out as something, I think, innocuous and like meant well. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, I totally did go the wrong way. Oh, and I guess I don't really even need to Yay! Hello, Rinshu. Yeah, I find that offensive or missing. I can't fully empathize, perhaps. I don't know. It's just, I would, at the bare minimum, find it kind of weird that, like, some guy is out there, like, LARPing as my dead son, I guess. But that's just kind of me. It's almost like Skeppy's trying to, like, grieve in some way, or, like, process Techno's death in a way that probably isn't healthy, or, like, the best. Rip. Yeah, I was trying to think of what exactly that jump needed, because I didn't think it was a tearing jump, it was just a matter of alignment. Oh well, time to get back. What are these strats? The ones that I'm coming up with, bro. That's what these strats are about. Exactly. I was trying to find a facing, but it seemed like it didn't quite work out, for at least for that one. But yeah, I don't know. That's my take on the Techno LARP situation, I guess. It's, you know, he's not an evil monster for having done the LARP, but he kind of, there's a lot of stuff about it that isn't, it's very clear that he like has some kind of, man, this 20-degree facing strat is actually kind of OP, not gonna lie. But that's the thing, like, to me it's not problematic in the sense of like, oh, he's a bad person for doing it. Just he didn't do it properly. He didn't do it right. Like, and I get there's no like perfect way of doing any kind of thing, because everyone's just kind of like making it about, you know, oh, he's an evil person. He's not. Maybe there was a lot of cloudy intentions and something that's a little bit nebulous, and maybe the success might have gotten to his head a tiny bit, because Technoblade was a huge creator and very loved by people. And the quickness of how he blew up is a big factor in that. But to me, it's kind of just like, yeah, at that point, it's not exactly worth it. But that's just me, and I hope that he's able to like resolve all of this and truly make a career with what he's created, and learn from this situation moving forward. Okay, Chad, I gotta turn on the fans really quick. I'll be right back. It's starting to get warm. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Ah, man. 167. There has to be like a momentum strat for that. Not a big fan of that. Who is there, by the way? DB man. GG, I guess. Those who know, I guess. Oh, I guess I'm seeing in the I guess I'm seeing the poll on Linkcraft of who's gonna be beating XIP first. It's a race between Yomais, me, Clapped, and Maxim. It's kind of crazy, chat. Who do you think will win first? Hasn't Technova made techno merch after? That's kind of weird as well. Maybe hot take, but that's how I feel. I think it's one thing to have like the family of him and like the foundation that he set up and that his dad set up. It's one thing to have family like be supported by your work after you pass away. It's another thing entirely for somebody else who isn't like family to suddenly like put on Technoblade skin and pretend to be him. That's another thing entirely. Like that's what I'm kind of like thinking. In a way, it's kind of like an intellectual property / identity theft. It's a little bit strange. It's just very weird at the very best interpretation. And rather, it could be sinister at the worst. Because again, if you guys remember when Technoblade passed away for the like way back in 2022, there were a bunch of channels farming his death like crazy. It's something that Technoblade set up, but his dad effectively continued, and like the foundation that his dad ended up setting up after his. That's to my understanding, but that's just kind of what the information I'm working on with. So that's just kind of what I understood from like having like. Darn it. Hello, BP. Welcome. Has to be a better strat for this jump. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's a weird sort of in between where it's like, yeah, the LARP trend is for the most part innocent, but like it's a bit strange. If I actually don't mind the techno LARPing situation, that would be fine with it as well. Yeah, that's the thing. It was just all kind of like done with mostly just not their approval. So that's, I think, what makes it weird for me as well. Where it's like, he didn't really like get confirmation from the dad that it was okay, from Techno's dad, that it was like okay to continue this, or even to really even do it at all. Like, it's just weird. It's not malicious per se, but certainly strange. He did at least respect that, which I can appreciate. And frankly, if it's true that they have been doxing him and sending death threats to his family, that's fucked up. I don't think he was really doing anything evil. Like, he was just, I guess, tasteless and a bit, you know, strange given all the ways in which Techno's death has been kind of view-farmed. And which I think he kind of called out, like, he kind of called it, like, before he died as well, because I think there's, like, a Discord message of his floating around of, like, can't wait for people after my death to either half meme it and have the other half yell at the other half. Like, it's just kind of, he called it to a T. It was kind of like, damn, he has it locked in, bro. LARPing being Decoron. I'm good. I think he chats enough so we're to where a LARP is not needed. No, I'm just kidding. Erasmian LARP. A malarpy. My goodness, that was terrible. But anyways. There is no ligament to the Decalarp, as they say. They do not say that. I just said LARPology. LARP the ducky. Erasmic LARPism. Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's definitely a better strat for this, because I'm only like really finding I'm trying to like find a strat for this. You're gonna head to XIV and check it out. Because this one still feels too turn dependent. Oh, GG, here we go. And then room 2. Yay! Look at that. Here we go. Alright. Let's see. There has to be better strat than that. Let's see. Let's try with a... Oh, if I face in like 162, it's a much... If I didn't turn in so early, I guess. I always turn in early. Oh, hey. RIP. Take perfect strafe is not it. Let's see. If there's... I mean, I'm aware that it's not it, but if it's what works... I wonder what this guy's strat is, actually. Let's see what, DB man has cooked up. Let's see what he, Let's see what bro cooks up. Let's see, what does he do here? Oh, okay, so he just does that. Gotcha. Surely not. Oh, I completely forgot to press shift, because why not? It's very easy if you're willing to do that. Interesting. Like the momentum, you mean, and finding like a good turn? What do you mean, BP? If you're willing to do a head hitter timing, let's see. I'm assuming it's like either past the head hitter or something like that. Hit me with the strap, BP. Literally anything is, I guess, more consistent than what I've been doing. So I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it when you're ready to send it my way. Excuse me, by the way, chat. I'm still recovering from invalid login session. GG, bro. I guess so. Let's try and turned a little bit too early. I'll try and find this not session. Are any of you people gonna be watching the World Cup, by the way, today? I sure am. Argentina versus England. Legendary matchup, by the way. Yes, VP. I'm well aware of who you will be cheering for. Big Argentina. It's that. See, Mate knows ball. He truly knows ball. True elite ball knowledge is being had here. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's the... Oh! Interesting. Is this the infamous weird butterfly initial setup kind of thing? Yeah, I think Mate was just kind of like... I think he understood the assignment, but it's just, again... He wanted to just, I guess, poke a bit of fun to you. I think that's all that's happening here, Decron. But I understand if, like, the whole thing, yeah. And that's part of why I was kind of interested in talking about it, so. The whole situation. Yeah, you're welcome. Be right back, 5 minutes. Gotcha. Yeah, Loki, sometimes you just gotta YOLO it. Let's see, it's trying to find a sprint based strat that is no turn. GG, we're in room, let's see, can I, wait, can I, hold on. I can 1000% skip this. No, there's a cobweb, that's so lame, what? Oh, that's lame, oh, that's so lame. I can't skip to that slime, oh, that's lame. That's so lame. Oh, that's lame. I mean, granted, it skips like maybe 4 jumps. But still, that would have been such a cool skip. What? That would have been so. You'll be back here, get comfy. Oh no, that's a little platformer save. Holy moly. Wait, low-key, I probably shouldn't vote on my own poll. So I'm just gonna leave that to whoever wins. Politician rigging his own polls message. I need to disable my toggle sprint real quick. You say I will be back here. I mean, granted, I keep hearing that from, what's it called? Because there's that one weird butterfly in the transition between room. These are the tactics we see from the... Exactly. See, I rig the polls. I rig the polls. What am I doing, bro? But it would be around to that. Gotcha. Okay. See, democracy exists just... Wait, can you fall into there? You probably can, so I probably want to avoid that. Once again, you're staying the Fixie, so cannot stay below connect. I hope you can get to room 4 today. What's up, Mel? Good to see you. Good to see you. Low-key, if you're trying to get to sleep, let's see. Let me change up the music so that you can, you know, be nice and chill. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try and get more chill music for the sake of our friend here. Here we go. Either way, I think it'll help us out with locking in either way. What's up, Hypto? My guy, good to see you here. What's up? What's up? How many rooms are there in XIV again? Ten. Man, it's a whole, you know, time to... It's gonna be a whole situation of, what's it called? It's gonna be a whole me getting to Sky in like a couple of weeks, and then... Let's see. I bonked the side. Room 1, 2, 3, room 5, 8, room 10, Sky. What are those the transition? That's how it's grouped? Gotcha. I strafed too early. It's okay though. Mine is... It's not live dead anymore. I guess so. I honestly don't know. We are joined here by DBman and Zeroku6, legends in the parkour community. Absolute legends. Let me just get my fans running out. I'm a little bit warm. There we go. That's more like it. Surely, though, we... Oh, hello. You go, DB man. W slime, bro. Oh, and that's why that slime skip is patched, because it's pretty much on the same level as that. Meaning you just effectively bounce to that instead. I guess so. I find it interesting to see that so many like, I don't know, I'm just thinking of it in terms of like, this is so interesting to encounter for the first time, and I hope it's interesting to like have you guys watch me as I go through my experience with all of this. R9 is partial LD, I think. Okay. So if I fall in here, where do I go? Okay, there's a tunnel. And I go back up here. Oh, and it's just live dead to the start of the room. Oh. Thank goodness. It's here? Gotcha. So not that way. Yeah, it is not a live dead hole, fortunately, so... Oh, Hypto, by the way, we were discussing the Techno LARP situation. What are your thoughts on the matter? I think it's kind of just like... lots of unfortunate, like, occurrences. I don't think the guy was actually malicious, but, it was just poorly handled on his part. You need to be better about that. I don't think he had like ill intent. But let's win today. What's up, Dado? Good to see you here, man. My goodness. Let's see. I hear that this is the room where it happens. The room where it happens. The room where it happens. Dan Byrne will step on Messi. In your dreams, Mr. BP Mine. In your dreams, bro. Let's see. We gotta find something that... Let's see, is there a... All right. Oh, here we go. All right. Nice. Okay, where does this go then? Clearly not up top there, clearly not there. Where am I supposed to go with this? Butterfly? I'm assuming, yeah, I'm assuming that that's the case, but I'm wondering. Oh, it's around. Oh, that's unpleasant. 2 to 3 tick? Gotcha, yeah. Damn, that's a nasty jump. Oh, look at that. Let's see how this guy does it. Okay, so I can just basically turn it in. And of course I 2-tick it. Of course. Face 152, gotcha. Oh yeah, because I was, I think, facing in a little too much or something. 2-tick from the back corner, gotcha. Strafe, face 152, 2-tick from back quarter, strafe, and a few ticks after jumping. Not precise, gotcha. Face 152. Gotcha. You do have to tap space, I think, though, at the end of the day. Turning too quickly, damn. I don't think I even really have to press shift for this one. Yeah, see, I I want to try to do something that allows me to hold. This is bizarre. Am I strafing too, like, late? I might be. Okay, one tick. Yeah, no, that's... You were right in saying that that's probably the one that I'll be spending the most time on, because holy moly, I still have a lot to learn about the strafe and how the turn works, and ugh. It just feels annoying. It feels annoying to do, for sure. Aim to face 135 while holding strict end to the ladder on X. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Aim to face 135. Want to wait until you've hit the ladder to snap back in. Gotcha. Oh, okay, to kill the momentum. Gotcha. Oh, I think I get what you mean, yeah. Not an easy jump, to be fair. Yeah, no, that's been made pretty clear. Okay, I'm gonna try to first work on like trying to get at the very least in front of the ladder sit box like that. I'm gonna practice that for a bit. Wait, low-key, that might be the play. Instead of trying to turn straight immediately, chat, why am I facing so far in? Because I need to catch the ladder, Mr. Asian Life. That's why. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, perhaps just aligning it. Let's align it with the bottom row of the furnaces. How about that? A little bit higher. Maybe like about yay much. Yeah, when the unshifted version is aligned with the furnaces, that checks out. If you're struggling with the turn, maybe go a few more degrees out. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, maybe trying it with like 155 or something like that. No, that's more in. Let's try 150. That's the general term for harder ladder jumps like this. Okay, I think I get it. Like I have to like turn less at the beginning and have it more like almost snap in and allow it to catch. And then snap it. There we go. And then let's pretend like we made this somehow. There we go. It's a matter of getting that turn right, it seems. Nice, here we go. Yeah, let's well, I guess I need to work on my turns being a little bit later. That's what I need to do right now. That is the emphasis of this. That is what I need to be doing here. Smooth, gentle turn, exactly. That's where I think, personally, the input skill ceiling like maxes out at like before I think the turn skill ceiling does. So much of the hardest jumps in Minecraft are purely because of the turn that you're required to do to execute them. The inputs are much, much, much easier to master than a turn. At least personally speaking, from inexperience. Yeah, the inputs can get insane, but like I keep feeling like every single hard jump, like truly hard jump, is truly, at the end of the day, about how hard the turn is. That's just my inexperienced take, of course. That separates the P-box victors from the rest. The turning consistency, exactly. It's the turning. The turning is what like makes or breaks hard jumps. Yeah, inputs do too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that inputs like key inputs and such are not important. I'm not saying that. And they can get absolutely crazy. But my take is that turns are what make or break really, 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 really hard jumps, like D9s, D10s, D11s. At least that's what my limited intuition went from looking at like the strategies for different jumps and like seeing different jumps executed. Like that's to me what I've seen as a pretty common theme. But that's just me. Like you have to have everything 100%. Exactly. You have to be, what's the word? Have macros for hands. Yeah, let's see. Let's try 150 again. Let me just turn it down a little bit more. And I think I hit shift again, but that's more. P-box is free on about. Shut up, Bram. You know what you're talking about, man. Coming in here right before the Argentina and England World Cup match, no less, man. There's no limit to the LARP. There's no limit. Is my chat frozen on stream? Wait, Loki, I think it actually might. Good. Let me just refresh that real quick. There we go. I should do it. Let's try it again. It's delayed as goodness, man. What's going on? Oh, here we go. Let's try and transition. Let's see. Surely this will... This will finally take effect. There we go. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure why this isn't working, but I mean, yeah, for some reason that's bizarre. I had no idea. Let me let's see the properties to this. Thanks for pointing that out, Bram. Refresh cache of current page. Here we go. Fun, maybe? Surely. Let's see, refresh the cache of the current page. Come on, for some reason. Man. It is delayed as buns. What is going on with my YouTube chat today? That's this here. Look at that. I guess so. Anyways, it's time to continue playing XIV. It's interesting getting those visual lineups. I almost had that too. Dang. Oh, it's working. Well, I guess so. I guess enough refreshes, and I guess it ends up working. GG. When this is truly a product of Erasmian Gavinism, truly. What do I have in real life? I work as an engineering analyst. Let's see. I mean, I won't lie, Bram. It's a pretty reliable one. It's a fun GIF. It really is. It truly is. It's a pretty substantial GIF. Let's see. For those of you who are watching the World Cup match today, are you just gonna be like watching it on TV, or why would I reinvent a wheel? Dang, for humor is crazy. Dang, it's crazy. Damn. Line it up so that when I press unshift, the furnaces are aligned. Visual lineups help save a lot of time. Let's see. Either way. I just gotta tab shift, and there we go. 11 tick. I think if I like barely graze this, that's more like it. But that's the real kicker. There we go. That's how we do it. If I can get past that pain, I can usually just get that other part in. Consistency. True. right. What the? Oh, this is just a... What is it? Not Dwayne, but like... Is it fuzz ladders, this one? Yeah, all the hard jumps out of the way. Now it's, well, time for... What was it? Room 2. There we go. I need to turn straight more. Kind of like right about there. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, right. There's that extra bounce because of the ladder up top. Nice. Have I tried 2-tick for these? Weirdly enough, I think I have, and I'm not as much of a fan. I'm not as comfortable with them. Just wing those jumps low key. Dang, let's see. Yeah, no, I again turned too much to the... There we go. I see. Interesting question. I honestly don't know. I've never really thought about that. Interesting question, though. Very, very interesting. I need to face out a little bit more. Let's see. I guess so. I guess if you would, let's see. If you could like low-key like not talk about this, I'd appreciate that. Like not here, but sure. Go off king. Let's see. Where do I bounce to? Can I turn this in? Yes, I can. Breathing, you gotta breathe like manually. Actually, unfortunately, I haven't ever, thought about that. I haven't ever, I've heard the meme, but I've never really, been forced. I felt forced to do that sort of thing. So, like, Linkcraft is on a decline. I guess, man. I guess so. I should have probably just, you know what I should have done with that jump. I should have probably done the like force momentum type thing. Here we go. Practice more. Yes, Mate, I should have. Yeah, I think so. I agree with you, Mate. Especially given that it's a jump I'd never encountered before in the map. YOLOing is not a good strat, and it does not give the aura that I think it does. DK and Dingo, yeah, they're kind of hard carrying Linkcraft right now. I strafed a little bit too early. Take her so too early. Thank you, AU. I'm at room 2 right now, so. Let's see. Do you think you've eaten more olive oil or butter? Wow, these are very interesting questions for sure. I think low key, probably more olive oil and salads and stuff like that, and for cooking as well. Because standalone, I think I've eaten butter more. Because I mean, nobody's out here drinking olive oil, but. Low key, I think that like depending on those two factors, like just overall, I think I've consumed more olive oil than butter. But like eating butter, like as in like an addition to stuff, I've definitely eaten butter more. Hello, BP. Oh, well, that's right. Now Linkcraft just adds side maps, true. When is XVI coming out, y'all? Yeah. Yeah, Fuzz low-key just disappeared. Like, I don't know where he went, though. Okay. If I can get past, like, if I can, like, get really close to that iron bar, I can, for the most part, like, have a pretty free turn-in for the, more Minecraft blocks or miles? Minecraft blocks. Easy. You have some pretty good questions, Little Force. You have some pretty good questions. Are you going to share any more Retrograde 2 leaks with us, Decaron? Or is the day of, Oh, hey. Oh, yeah, you guys are working on Magic Library with Pro Builder. I forgot. Welcome, Milk, by the way. Good to see you here. Oh, rip. I just... I just barely missed the boost on yes, I guess. I guess so. It's alright, though. You are most welcome, Milk. Where is the practicing? There is no prac. There is no prac in XIB. I'm going to I practice, but I don't prac spam unless it's Sky. That's my modus operandi, bro. What? Only one crop for the rest of my life. Ooh, that's a good one. Probably some like, that's you know, universe ending type stuff. Let's see. Not universe ending, but like apocalypse. What would be a good apocalypse food? Potatoes. That's what I would grow. Potatoes, hands down. They pump out a way less players banned. I mean, but at the same time, it's like, what kind of community are you wanting to create? It all went downhill after my demotion. I guess so, bro. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we would have more players, but it would be not a very fun place to be, exactly. What are you on, bro? Don't be saying stupid things, Mate. Don't be saying stupid things like that, bro. Don't be stupid, bro. 4 to 5 hours wash? Why did it translate 4 to 5 tick Pessy as 4 to 5 hours wash? Can somebody, bro? Man, at this point, I'd like somebody who's like dedicated in the community should probably just make like a YouTube autocorrect funny moments compilation. Unban XM, I guess so. of course it did. 2 tick. Oh, weird. 4 to 5 hours washed. Yeah, that describes just about every one of my streams, but it's chill. The YouTube chat knows. At this point, I think Agentless gonna try to make his own server for no prac maps, given how the no prac discussion is going. Yeah, let's just bury that real quick. Easy chat destruction, true. A competition to Linkcraft, like of course it would be. Let's see. No way, Duhidram sighting. Renatus does exist. Yeah, the main ranks on that are pretty good. 20 degree 2 to 3 tick. Around a hey! Hello, Washman. That's your real name. Man. What's up, O-Gamer? Good to see you here. Ooh. Yeah, that's the thing. The maps here are just that good that like that's I guess part of the problem of the monopoly, if you will. Good selection of rank ups or a fun and new concept. And while Renatus had that for a time, it didn't have as much staying power, I think. Yeah, Linkcraft has a lot of staying power. I think that's where it is. Yeah, Renatus is so inactive, even though like it's been around for forever, like low-key. I mean, P-Box, wait, low-key, good discussion point. Do you guys think P-Box is the only reason or one of the biggest reasons that Linkcraft has remained relevant in the parkour community for so long? I personally think not, that there's more factors to it than that. Let's see. Let me try to... Oh, of course I did it too fast. GG. P-Box, is it not the reason? Only 0.1%, definitely not a reason at all. True, yeah. I think that like it may be the reason why it like is known, but the reason why people stay, yes, that's something else entirely. So few people can actually play and enjoy P-Box. Like yeah, it's an incentive. Like the actual like play of the map, like at the very highest level, P-Box is definitely the not the only reason, but one of the biggest. They have a lot of prog maps which take months to years to develop. There's also new rank up servers coming out, well as ones that are bad quality. I mean, HPK, yeah, that's kind of... But it's kind of also been designated as like the one jumper server as well, so there's... That's just kind of like my take on it. What strat? are you going to be sending? Yes, I'm checking it out. Yeah, I was thinking something about those lines. Yeah, I was thinking that it was gonna be like a. Or 4 to 5 tick Pessy. Oh, that's on that part, you mean? You mean on that that portion of it? You FMM the iron bar and you that's what I was trying to do at the beginning, but like Gotcha. Yeah, I was trying to think of doing that, like for that, because I was trying to do like a max FMM, but I'm probably gonna want to try to find a more lenient force momentum strat than that. Oh, you can do 4 to 5 tick Pessy. Oh, from the back. Oh, gotcha. I think I get what you mean. I get what you mean. I turned in too much. There we go. Almost. Hello, Pingling. Welcome. What did it translate to? Hola. That's right. See, that's the one time the what's it called? The are we talking this? Pace 20. Wait, that stress low-key kind of good. But not for that, and for some reason the strafe there is a little bit more unsafe for me. I don't know why. One shift A or D? Oh, gotcha. I'm here, I'm listening. Yeah, I was just kind of like, oh, there's the strats, the honestly, this works for me. I'm sticking by it. Yeah, no, I'm sticking by that strat. Whatever. Let's see what this do. Nice. It's actually kind of a good. That's a good. Be developing anti-cheats while Linkcraft is allowing cheats. I guess so, Asian life. I guess so. Let's see. Am I gonna have to chain anything? Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, that's definitely a slime. Should I chain it from the back here, though? Probably not. Yeah, so long as it didn't get like one tick or like, you know, hey, I haven't encountered these jumps before. I'm not sure why people are getting so. Mate is just out here getting straight. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Yippee. Anyways. See, no, that was definitely possible for me to have cracked. I just didn't see the ladder. Or I just didn't go for it. Either way. That paint up has a ladder, I guess so. Kind of late for that. Yeah, it's okay. Loki, I don't know why, but I prefer to play it this way. Like, I don't want to just prac spam every jump. Now I just know and can, like, lock in on this section. Any sort of platform. Remove the game mode and so be it. I don't think that's, like, an effective, like, countermeasure to ban, I guess, no prac instancing, but, like... Yeah, take a chill afterwards because there's a skip with bypasses and annoying jump incoming. Gotcha. Low-key, I've been progressing quite quickly on XIV. I don't know. Yeah, like I'm not doing horribly, which is pretty nice to. Which is pretty nice to know, yeah. There's a lot of LD after this, which I guess, yeah, that makes sense. It's getting pretty loop faily, which kind of sucks. Yeah, R1 plus 2 many times. Yeah, I keep hearing that butterfly is going to be, like, really annoying. Yeah, no, that strat is the one that works for me for some reason. Okay, I like this, this 4 to 5 tick Pessy strat. Thanks for sharing it, Decaron. I appreciate it. Question for you guys in the chat. Do you guys like to, well, if I could step out of my head for a bit. Do you guys like to, do you guys like to sprint or walk sprint your Iron Bar Neos? $1 million question. Sprint? Oh, y'all sprint? I know sprint, like any day. There's like one, I think, that I remember in Kind GCXV start that might warrant something like what's it called? That might be useful to like sprint jump, but like low-key, that's about it. Okay, this one's a tricky one. Gotcha. So turn in less. Gotcha. There we go. Nice. Okay, you said there was a skip here somewhere. I'm assuming this is not the way to go. Yeah, like an X face and paint up a little bit further out. Gotcha. 0.300 on front block. 0.300, you say? Phase 330. My PB is here, actually. This is my PB, Bijul. You H8, of course, Asian Life H8s paint up needles. Of course he does. Of course you do, bro. Of course Asian Life hits head hitters. Of course he does. Yes. It's very, very interesting. Well, not very interesting. Yeah, because this does not wait. 44, 30. Yeah, this this does not like unless it's with like some kind of like. Might it be from the front of this block? Yeah, I was thinking it was back block. Yeah, I was thinking so. SMH my head. He's trying to sabotage me. It's because England's playing against Argentina today, surely. He's just giving me bad strats so I fail. I knew it. Tusk. Please skip this. Oh, back block. Okay. What the? Where am I even supposed to go? Damn. What am I doing here? This is room 2, by the way. What am I? Front of this block, 300x. Front of the back block. Guys, what is... what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? Oh, this is 2.5 block ceiling. Front of back block, face 30, and jam. 0.3. 0.3 coordinates. Face 30. Let's see. We're gonna want to face down a little bit more, so I don't have a little bit more. So I can't pre-jump this, unfortunately. Oh, it's just to there. Gotcha. Well, that's nice. Neat. I skipped that. Gotcha. All right. Nice. Let's okay, I can just FMM this, actually. I can just FMM this. Or will I overshoot if I FMM, actually? I will not, so long as I... Yeah, I think I'll just... Okay. Nope. There we go. Nice. This one might be a little bit more favorable. What's up, Wolfie? I think I have a strat from surely I can find like a 5-tick run. There we go. All right. We're at the transition, chat. Wish me luck. Around me? Around you? Huh? Right, let's just use the reliable pre-gapped strat, which is face out 7.5. One on shift tap D. Oops. There we go. And now where to? I'm assuming I just 5-ticket. I'll just 5-ticket forward. 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, 4 to 5-tick, I think. Oh, wait. Ah? That's confusing. Alright. We're at the hard jump, I guess. The butterfly Neo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think let me check. I have a strat from The infamous butterfly, back left corner of the dispenser. A couple of back left corner of the dispenser. Negative 64.3. No. It's either an easy setup or an easy X.77 on left edge of dispenser is one, I think. Let's see. Let's try it with the sidestep strat real quick. Let's see. 0.77 on this edge. Let's see. X.77. Yeah, I think it's, let's see, 0.77 on left edge of dispenser, negative 85. Let's see. Crack. And toggle speed. Let's see. Well, I need to do for sword shift taps right. 1, 1, 2, 3. Wait, Loki, I don't think I did that setup right. Let's see, 0.77. There we go. Not to my head. Oh, rip. 80, 85. Yeah, that's close enough. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's see. So let's pull up the chat again, see how sidestep it in place. I couldn't do this. Mateus probably made this. No, this is yeah, this is still something pretty interesting for sure. Jam WD run 1 tick on the block as this strat. I'll try this strat that I've gotten here from Wait, this one's actually kind of hard. What? Do I would one then? Maybe I would one. Let's see. Do I would one? I probably would one. I wad. Flick after pass. Iron bar. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. Let's try it with this strat and then I'll take a look at y'all's strats. Wait. Loki, that was close. Let's see. Yeah, they weren't kidding when they said this gym was super hard. Yeah, 64, 2 ticks strafe, turn in and pray. Let's see. No, it seems like. Let's see. Let's try because I'm. Let's see. Let's see. So use a man's stratum. Hold on. What the? Use Decaron strat, man. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, let's see. What is Decaron strat? X 0.64 Z 0.72 HH 2 tick 2 tick 0.64 X 0.64 0.72. I think this is close enough. 0.64 and 0.72. Face negative 70.7. And then 1 tick. HH 2 tick strafe. Gotcha. Wait, Loki, this strat is way better. What? Well, at least it's easier to do for sure. Is it like a... Is this what it's called? It's 1 tick. Turn a bit faster. Gotcha. Oh, there we go. Okay, gotcha. Snap to 45 after the... Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm trying to think like... Wait, Loki, that strat is actually fire. Hold up. Let me pretend that I'm... Let's see. That I made it somehow. Do not try to fall. If I fall, it's... Oh, it's back to room 1? Oh, that's such a scam. Oh, well. So it's a faster turn that I need to do. Yeah, that's what I was seeing. I'm like, yeah, okay. But yeah, no, Mate. Don't worry. Just for you, bro. I prac spam this. Just Vision triple womp flip on this trapdoor to get back up again, surely. Honestly, I kind of like this one. Thank you, Agent, though. I appreciate it. And I did 2-tick. What a... Oh my goodness. Yippee! I was actually pretty consistent with it too. No. I was actually really consistent with it. Man. Yeah. Yeah. It begins, bro says. Oh well. Truly we get back and at the very least get to room 3. But yeah, so the Sisyphus, you're almost there. You keep pushing the stone, Sisyphus, clearly. But Loki, I was doing pretty... And I feel like, again, because I've started using toggle sprint, that, like, mouse flick, that is, like... This skip in this room, you go from leaf to ladder. Instead of... Oh, I get... Like from... You mean this? Yeah, that's probably what it is, yeah. That's a pretty good skip. Like so. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's a silly yeah, it's a silly jump. It's a pretty pronounced difficulty spike, but I guess you know. We got lucky. Start fixing in a little bit more. Damn it. 154 HH1 tick strafe, by the way. Understood the assignment. Yeah, tragic, chat. Tragic. But unsurprising for sure. At least now we'll definitely get to know this room. It'll be like the first time I encountered room 1 through 2 in XII. Maybe it'll take me that long. I don't know. But low-key, that strat? Holy moly, that's a good strat. Okay, surely. It's kind of suffering now until room 7, I guess, so. Is after you beat room 3, are you still LD to room 1? Or like, what's the deal? Yes? Are we joking? Mr. BP, why is it LD all the way to room 7 from, like... How is this legal? No, the grouping is R1 through 3, then failsafe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, R10, Sky. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Room 3.5, like... What is going on, bro? But yeah, I think what I'm about to do is... Yeah, I'm about to like end the stream soon because low-key I need to get other things done. Knowing room full of tick timing jumps, I guess so, bro. Yeah, no, I think I'm all out of streaming juice for today, but thanks either way, chat, for coming. We got good attempts. We got a good attempt on that butterfly, which is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. We did pretty good in that regard, and so we can't complain. We cannot complain in the slightest. First section to really break me in the Linkcraft ranks. Yeah, no, I can imagine. I can only imagine how room 3 is going to be like, knowing it's fully live dead to room 1. That's gonna add an extra pressure that, you know, I might not be accounting for. So either way, take care, everyone. Thanks for coming out to the stream. As always, it's a pleasure. It's real nice to have you guys here, and I will talk to you later. Bye.